So today I will have the chair available to do some modifications. So that if you can't sit on the floor, if seated in a chair is better for you, then this is something to make that possible. And then if you need to, you can replay today again and again to be your sequence. So today is October 19th. It's a Monday. You can remember Modification Monday. And your playlist is 10 Bodies Kriya. And again, if you like, at any point, you can print out these so that you can track that we are on day 9 and you can see where you are as you're making progress through the month. It's one of the ways that we can have an internal calendar and a real sense of our own cycle and our own progress rather than something that's external and that's been handed to us. Even though the 40 days is something that we've chosen, marking those days can be a way of really staying steady with what you've decided, what you're committed to doing. So the 10 bodies, if we talk about the first 5, we have a soul body, which is our divine self, that which is eternal, that which is the absolute source made manifest in this moment, event of ourselves that will go back to source, that is never lost. And then we have 3 mental bodies and a physical body. The initial, the soul, is where it all starts. Those 3 mental bodies, the positive body, that which encourages us from the place where we expand. The negative body, that where we protect, draw boundary, prepare, plan for, what if, maybe that. The neutral mind, this surveyor, the wise mind, the sovereign mind, that's really what I am noticing building in these first 9 days. Going out on a much longer ride yesterday than I had in a while, further out, a chance to really explore. There were moments when I would come up against what I would be familiar with. I don't want to, can't do anymore. And I was like, oh, I know that place. That little glitch is so familiar to me from this work. And overriding it and listening and going, do we really need to stop or are you just noisy? And that perspective allows me then to participate with my physical body, its demands, its illnesses, its fatigue, its abilities, very differently. So it's not simply awakening to the 10 bodies as separate entities, but awakening to the way in which they feed one another and they substantiate our understanding of ourselves. So we'll just start with these 5, just keep building our way in. The soul, the divine, everything is prayer. How I perceive that prayer, I can perceive it with a yes, I can perceive it with a no, I can perceive it with it is all. And from this sense of perception, I look to myself, I look at my physical body, the breath, the bones, the blood, what is possible or impossible is reconfigured to this good body of mine. So here we go, looking to see how we are interconnecting ourselves. Palms together, heart is high. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, rising to meet it all. 3 times with me, inhale. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo your shoulders, roll your wrists, shake it out. Start your playlist at first touch. And we'll start standing. We will start standing. Set your blocks or blankets, your chair aside for now. You can do this seated if you choose. It's good to stand it up. Sweep your hands wide. Drop your hands, touch opposite shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Down. Let your wrists and elbows drop at the top and drop at the bottom. Maybe you start to touch opposite elbows at the bottom and at the top. Let your chest rise and round. Inhaling. Exhaling. Until from the chest you begin to open into the belly, into the hips, into the heels. Closing your eyes, stay right here. Three, two, hands high, widen down. So this warm-up in particular addresses all the ways in which we sit. So the hinge of the hips, the round of the back. Let's get that out. Step your left foot back. Interlace your fingers. As you bend your right knee, hands up high, inhale. And exhaling, straighten your front leg. Take your time. You're reaching up and you're reaching down. Your left heel is down. And maybe you don't go as far as I go. This is for you. Bending your knee, reaching up, pressing down until you can begin to quicken. Inhaling, exhaling. Three, two, stay. Little to the right, left long, left hip, left heel, upright, hands down, step up, change. Right heel back, left knee bends, hands high, palms press away, and go slowly. Inhaling up and down and down. Take your time. And then allow it to quicken, to rise and to fall. Inhale. Exhale. 3. See if you can keep your right hip tacked forward. 2. Hands high, pausing. Hands a little left. Acknowledging the physical body, loving the physical body, tending the physical body. Hands down, step up. As you come to hands and knees, a block at this point is to advance your practice. Ordinarily, a block is the way in which we modify, but for this warm-up series, just for a moment, we use the block to get a little further into the shoulders and chest. So if you choose, hands on blocks or hands to the floor, finding child's pose, you fold it all the way back. Releasing your thighs and your hips and your head. Rise up, hands and knees, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Give it a moment, pedal it out, feel the posture. Lengthen from the back of your heart to the palms of your hands. From the front of your heart to the backs of your hips. And come to hands and knees. Child's pose, fold back. Good. Take your hands back beside you, head down. And lifting your hips, lift your hands. Exhale, sweep wide, child's pose. Hands, knees. Down dog. Breathing out. Put it together. Inhale, hands, knees. Child's pose. Hands back, rise up, inhale. Little bitty camel. And child. Now you move at a pace that your physical body requires. And you move at a depth that respects this morning, this moment, this body. I'm slower today. Big ask in my body yesterday. So I give it more today. I give it more time. I give it more deliberation. Hands and knees, child's pose, rising tall. But at a pace my breathing can be smooth and full. And as it opens, then it will quicken. Follow your body, not mine. The first modification is just acknowledging your body exactly in its perfection of today. And one more full round. Forward. Dog. Hands, knees. Child. Rising tall. Folding down. Feel length in the chest, space around the lungs. Set your blocks aside and add your strap as you come onto your back. We deepen into the freedom of the hips and the knees. Take your strap behind your knees and hold the strap at the outside edge of your knees and draw your thighs towards your body, elbows broadening. Heels high, flex your feet, press your thighs and pull back with your hands. It's a strong, steady structure right here. Bend your knees, pulling back. Press the thighs. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. And just pause and press right here. Keep it going. Eyes closed. So at the end, this would be your frog. Rather than squatting, the modification will be to come onto your back and bend and straighten. Flush out the hips, flush out the knees, press into the feet. For 3, for 2, legs are strong, arms are strong, belly changing, back is changing, hips are changing, heels high, press, stay, draw your toes back, point your right, flex your left, point your left, flex your right. Good. And then set your strap aside, hands on shins. And you've made this deliberate fold. Reach your right hand open and unfold your right leg long. Bring it back in, hand to shin. Open the left leg long, left hand overhead, and then hand to shin to open and to close. The physical body takes time. Imagine you're moving something from a solid state to a liquid state, and the way we do that is we add energy. And that energy often then takes the form of heat. And the heat allows the molecules to move more swiftly, more fully, more actively. And we can move. We are made of molecules. We must consider our physical form. Open and close. 5, 4, 3, 2, good, 1. Put your left foot flat to the floor, left hand on your thigh, your right knee draws back, stay. As though you were just rinsing out the crease of your right hip. Press your left thigh away. Lift your right heel, and that might mean that you hold behind the right thigh, the outer knee, the outer ankle, or the outer right foot, and draw your right knee down toward the right chest, towards the right side floor, and press the left foot into the floor. Deepen your breath down into the pelvis, broaden your chest, soften your throat and your lips. All the ways in which our physical body is interconnected, softening the hips, softening the jaw. All the ways in which the tension in our mind begins to express itself in our body. Change sides, right foot down. Hold your left shin, bring it back. Press your right thigh away. We begin to change our mind, understand our mind. We begin to re-inhabit our physical body differently. Left heel up. Hand behind the knee, the outer ankle, the outer foot. Draw your left knee down. Soften the left hip, right heel heavy. Soften. The way that you're holding on to the left hip is the way that you are holding your day together. See what you can change. Bring it back into the center, and we'll just do 10 more. Open and close, hands on chin. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just rinse it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, hands on thighs, lightly press away, pausing. Activate that nubby plexus in the center of the body. If you're using the soundtrack, skip ahead to Pavana, 1 track. Just skip to the next song. We're shortening our warm-up so we can have more time for this. Hands to shins, lift your head and shoulders. So 1 modification, hand behind head. I find that actually makes it harder because you have more weight to lift up. Hands on your shins, bring your nose towards your knees. Good. Left leg goes long. I'll come back to modify more. Left hand long, right hand long. Whisper of ha. Close the mouth, out the nose. So it's a steady little exhalation out the nose. Become stronger in the chest. Reach into the fingertips. Reach into the base of your left big toe. Now, if you're pregnant or on your cycle, right hand holds the right shin and long, deep breathing. Or if you're pregnant and you're further on in your 2nd or 3rd trimester, I want you to find half happy baby, long, full breathing right here. Five, 4, 3. Change your legs, keep the breath. So you're rolling your shoulders towards your knees. You're reaching the base of your right big toe away. You're firm in your body, but your face is soft. Your shoulders are soft. Your hands are soft. You can smile. It's as though you have a great belt across the mid-body holding you steady. Keep that going, knees together. If you're done and this is the best you got, just hold your shins, stay, or begin to work your legs out. We'll stay for 20 seconds just to feel, again, a belt across the body, steady.
into the fingertips, into the feet, steady, soft face. Five, four, three, two. Bring your knees to your chest, step one. Head, shoulders down, step two. Feet to the floor, step three. Pause. Let your breath become bigger, fuller, smooth. Hands to your shins, bring it in, lift your head and shoulders. Now elbows stay in, and you bring your nose as close to your knees as you can, elbows squeezing the outer thighs together. If you are pregnant or on your cycle, long, smooth breathing right here. If you're pregnant, a full half baby, dropping your thighs. Chest is broad, hips are broad, long, smooth breathing. Otherwise, we meet right here, tucked in a ball. Close your eyes. Soften your physical body. The grip of your shoulders, the grip of your hips, the closure of your eyelids. Soften. Be breathed. Become only breath. From a solid, you became a liquid. From a liquid, you become a gas. You become a breath. You become absolutely ethereal. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Head, shoulders, feet flat. Hands to thighs. Breath to the belly. Keep opening the abdomen. Keep blossoming. Knees to your chest will roll to rise, building a cross-legged seat. I'm going to add a chair. So if you cannot sit in a cross-legged seat, you're going to hop on your chair. Feet are flat. Arms high overhead. Palms face forward. Now we're halfway out. Fold your fingers in, your thumbs away. Whisper of ha. Keep that breath. Close your eyes. Close your mouth. Pregnant or on your cycle, long, deep breathing. Make it kind and soft and wise, this breath. No rush, no force. Five, four, three, two. Bring your thumbs together. Hook your thumbs, inhale, heart up, chin in. Draw yourself long, open your hands. Release the chin, release the breath, and sweep wide. And bring it down. Peace in our physical body is infused now with this sovereign mind. I am a prayer. I am a light. I am a soul. Feel this. Roll the shoulders. Loosen the hands.
Unfold your feet, shake out your feet side to side. Your knees up and down. So if I'm on a chair, I'm sitting wide towards the back of my chair. Turning, if your heels are wide and you're seated on the floor, you know where you're going, you've been here before. Folding to the right side and fold to the left. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Right? As you're ready, hands up high, fold right, inhale, fold left. Find your rhythm, find your space. So, most modified in a chair, hands on thighs. As you are ready, the arms extending towards the heel and rise. Exhale. Without rounding, folding. Inhale. Exhale. We let the metronome of the body hold. And the neutral mind builds unflappable. A minute. Three, two, one more each side. Hands down and behind you. Behind you to broaden your chest and lead your heart forward. Inhale upright, exhale forward. Good. When you're ready, hands inside the knees, still leading with your heart. As you're ready, hands widen, inhaling up. Don't leave the floor. Fingertips stay where they are. Widening until the fingertips are near the ankle. The inhale up, the exhale down. Heart up, chin in. Back is flat. On your chair, hands are on the knees or on the corners of the chair. Brace yourself, fold down the middle. I will join you. If you're in the chair or on the floor, there is no hurry here. There is no hurry here. You are regal and dignified. The soul inhabits the ecstasy, the wisdom, the formality, the systems of your physical body. Trust this space. Three, two, one. Sitting tall. Cross your legs. Work on your chair. Knees 2 fists apart. Circle. Inhale across the front, exhale across the back. I want you to see my back. I lead with my heart. I round into my tail. Reverse. Just deepen into the seat. Anything sticky, caught, old, unneeded, rinse it out. Three, two. Coming up right, inhaling, pausing, releasing. Inhaling, pausing, releasing, normal breath. Good. If you need to, shake out your legs if you're cross-legged and recross. If you're in your chair, see how I'm not in the middle of my chair, I'm more up on the front edge, and my feet are a little bit too low. So this makes me parallel. Hands on thighs, inhale forward, exhale back. So the crown of my head stays steady. And the movement is deep in my hips, forward and back. They tip me. And from my hips, I move through the spine. And as I get going, I get a little quicker and I get a little bit smaller. We go. Close your eyes and make it yours. If your legs are crossed, hands on shins. Three, two, one. If you're seated in the chair, you'll continue as you were. If you are kneeling, if you are cross-legged, you will come to kneel, setting a block between your heel or two as needed. Hands on thighs, move. So if you're in your chair, feet are flat, same thing. But as you're in your chair, even as you kneel, imagine moving that movement higher up in the chest, between the solar plexus and the heart. But still, it initiates from the hips. Regularity in the breath builds regularity in the mind, builds regularity in the body, left, right, front, back, top, bottom. Inhale, exhale, smooth it out. Five, four, three, two, one. Neutral spine, breathing in lightly, pausing the breath. Chin lifts, release the breath. Breathing in, pausing, release. We all meet standing. If you can't stand, then you stay seated in your chair. Feet a little wider than the hips, fingertips to your shoulders. Turning left and right. Inhale left, exhale right. Use the muscles of your abdomen, using your feet on the floor. Little bend in the knees. Be wise, don't push the spine. Pardon. Three, two, center, inhale, hands high. Chin up, 3 more sips, go. Chin up, releasing, hands widen down. Your physical body establishes the foundation of your energy. Your energy holds your physical body. They are interchangeable, but they are two things. They exchange, intertwine, shake it out. Feel your feet, feel your hands. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Hands, elbows, shoulders, wrists. You are real. Elbows down, inhale, up. And yet you are not this. You are a soul and you have a body. You are not a body, you have a body. Like you have clothes. Inhale up, exhale down. Maybe you'll return in a different body. But for now, this is your body. Inhale up, exhale down. We start soft. Again, if needed, you are seated. Always possible. So good. As you're ready, when the shoulders open, listen to your physical form. Bring the backs of your hands to touch behind your back of your neck. Eyes closed. Ha! So as it gets a little more intense, the mind gets a little more activated, and then we translate mind activation into physical tension. And you're going to break that cycle. You're going to deepen your breathing, slowing your breathing. Inhale, exhale, soft, smooth. And you're going to open the upper back, open the backs of your arms, open the possibility of change. This simple. I can be activated. I can experience a heightened awareness of myself and my circumstance, and I can stay calm. And I can measure that calm by the ease in my movements. In, out. More. Open the abdomen. Open the ankles. Lengthen your toes. Good. 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 3, 2. We're going to go right on. Hands up high. Interlace and down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So any shoulder issues? If I was in my chair, it looks like this. Inhale up, exhale down. So shoulder issues, just go the height of your head. If you need to, hold elbows, right? As you can, hands are higher. As you can, you are standing. Inhale up, exhale down. Using your physical body to inform the energy of your life, I am this. Using your physical body to move through the limitation that says won't, can't, don't. I am. I am. I am this. Eyes closed. 3, 2, hands high, 3 sips, go. And widen down the field around you. Our body feels familiar. We can touch it, or we can see it, we can smell it. But everything you can feel, a new sense arises around you. I am this. Cross-legged seat or return to your chair. Hands on thighs, sitting tall. I am this. Left shoulder up, right shoulder down. Right shoulder up, left shoulder down. Inhale left, exhale right. To inhale, to exhale. Close your eyes. Become graceful, become subtle. Build that extra sense of awareness. Keep moving, change. Inhaling right, exhaling left. So as your right shoulder comes up, you breathe in. As your left shoulder is drawn up, you breathe out. Three, two. Two shoulders up, two shoulders down. Up, down. Inhale, exhale. Soften it, but continue. Stay subtle. Stay subtle. 3, 2. Good. Turn left. Turn right. Inhale, turning left, eyes closed. Exhale, turning right, eyes closed. Keep the movement, change the breath. Inhaling as you turn to the right. Exhaling as you turn to the left. Three, two, center. Be still, eyes closed. From our soul, through our mind, through our body, through our energy, we rise, we reclaim. So the frog is not here to defeat us. It is here to make sure that we are undefeatable. So modification is to come down onto your back, placing the strap behind your thighs. Pressing your heels high and back, which might look like this. Which is so fantastic. Or frog standing, setting the crease, the fold of your blanket in front. Stand your heels on the fold, the toes turn out, and heels turn in. Hands on blocks if you choose. Standing on their edge, on their belly, on their tail. The bend of the knees, hips high. Lift your heels, walk your feet a little closer so the heels press. So the balls of your feet go down like high heels, hips up. Bend your knees wide, drop your seat, gazes forward. Lift your hips, gazes back. Drop your hips, exhale. Lift your hips, inhale. You just start putting the pieces together as you can. We have plenty of time to meet and learn and love our frogs. Inhale up, exhale down.
If it's taxing, distressing, disturbing, you may stay in taxing and disturbing. That's absolutely a really wise option when you're ready for it. Or slow it down. Make it smaller. Hop to your back, change your plan, go where you need to go. We're going to go 15 more today. Inhale up, exhale down to 2. Most of your weight rocking into your hands. Your head falls. It lifts your hips. You lift your head, your hips fall down. 5, 4, 3, and 1. Good. Sit down right in the middle of your blanket or bolster. Hands back, chest is broad. Heels wider than your mat. Allow your knees to fall in. Just let it move. Now when your right knee falls in and down, let your right knee fall. Roll to your left outer hip, left outer thigh, right hand reaches. Just to where you can. Just to where you can. There's no right answer here. If you like a small circle through the elbow, through the right hand, the shoulder, the chest, coming out of the right knee. And changing sides, knees wash side to side. So our frogs don't make restriction in our physical body. Left knee down, left hand high, little elbow circle, little hand circle. We want the physical form to have stability and mobility. We don't want one to overcome the other. Left knee down. If you choose, catch the top of your foot. To release. Good. Come to your cross-legged seat or sitting in your chair. Heart high. Pause your playlist where you are. And just notice how differently you inhabit your body, how different the influence of your mind, all three minds, and how aligned it all may be with a sense of a soul. Ek-onkar. Ek-onkar. That the maker and the made are one. That which made you, you are made of the same stuff. For some of us in the larger monotheistic religion, this is heresy, or a stretch, or unfamiliar, or unimagined. You are source. Sata nama, all things move in cycles. Sata nama are the consonant sounds of Sat Nam. Sa, the beginning, Ta, the continuation, Na, the conclusion, and Ma, the return. When we are lost, stuck, inert, unending, we can trust this cycle to remind us everything is moving even when we can't see it. Siriwahe Guru, that this is a great indescribable wisdom available all the time. So if you tuned into the Dharma talk, I want you to work on those 3 little coils of sound moving through you. So each syllable, each mantra will have an extra syllable to the belly. Ek-onkara,
Satanama Siriwaha Hey Guru. It's a love song. Akankara Satanama Siriwaha Hey Guru. 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 One more. Akankara Satanama Siriwaha Hey Guru. Staying seated if you choose, or lying back, just 2 minutes. The body, wherever you've gone, finds complete ease. Seated or lying down, I will stay seated today. The breath is free. The body is free. And the spirit is free. Forget all of your ideas about the body. It's this way or it's that way. Be with any area of it. This present body. Feel it permeated with limitless space, drenched in freedom. Maintaining this sense of freedom deep in your breath. Take your hands overhead wherever you are. Walk your feet in, your hands on shins, rounding the back. To roll and rise to a seat. Inhaling up and open. Palms together, thumbs to the forehead center. I am this. This is my truth. Sat Nam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. I see myself. Thank you for your practice, for your time. If you'd like more information about that little pulsing breath that we do in stretch pose when we're reaching towards our feet, that we do when we're reaching up high with our thumbs apart, having an understanding and a little bit of a practice slowed down and explained, I did that on the Sunday Dharma Talk. So you can see that on the YouTube playlist, or you can see that on the Facebook of yesterday. If you want a little more information, there is a coil of movement through the body with that mantra. And if you want more detail on that, it's in the same Dharma Talk, it's in the second half. If you want more information about the 10 bodies, it's on my website. It's a PDF you can print out. It's under marthamcalpin.com/practice, /daily. It's halfway down. There's information on the 10 bodies. And their information, the mantra is called Leya Yoga. And you can print out and have the words in front of you, see the syllables and see their translation, and get some detailed information if you want to go. Otherwise, just enjoy what you find. Make your way in. Your body, your light. Until tomorrow. Sat Nam.